and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
You don't know.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree. I went into this date as I expect, with the expectations for myself, to keep you safe, you know, to respect you, to pay for your food,
sad,
of
bro.
course, pick you up,
I'm horrified.
and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but I mean,
and then
Cheesecake Factory.
I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date.
Your behavior.
I expect her to be respectful too.
Yeah.
I expect her to be cooperative, and at least, you know,
What did I do that wasn't cooperative?
well, I mean, like, even like when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early for that. I don't know you.
I can respect that. I can respect that.
Okay.
When I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not We're not there
yet.
Okay. And then, but
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
But
I got myself all made
There's nothing
up.
wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay. Well, look at
look
at my planner where we were gonna go originally.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right there. Call him.
No.
What do you mean no?
See, I specifically told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs for an hour. Right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late, and like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment, and that is not possible.
And that's why I'm saying, I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship to, you know, meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice fancy restaurant as Aria. Especially if I'm paying for the whole thing.
Yo, could
which I'm still willing to do.
Go ahead.
I would have been.
This is crazy.
I know.
This is real?
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah, it's wild.
I'm horrified.
Tyrone didn't know this, bro. He said, yo, Hennessy and some chicken wings. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. No, it's wild. Let's keep it going, though. Let's keep it going. I don't get the ladies' thoughts after.
What?
But if we're late, I mean, I told you twice.
It wasn't that late.
We literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be. And I specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there early and even have some time to get to know each other on the way there and while we're in the parking lot.
I mean,
and waiting for a reservation.
We can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that, like, you know, the equivalent to that? I mean,
I literally
you don't understand. Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
Look at me, bruh.
There's nothing wrong with
I will die. That's embarrassing.
Listen, as I said, I have very specific certain expectations for that. I can tell it's not gonna be there. And maybe we're not right for each other.
Oh shit.
So
maybe?
Respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
Oh no, he didn't.
Yeah, I'm not.
So you just want to call it a night? I mean, isn't there some kind of compromise or something?
Wingstop, the best.
Ladies, can you believe this?
Yep.
I'm sorry, y'all.
I sure can.
He's out the parking space.
If I don't feel respected, I am not gonna go through with the rest of the day.
Well, I mean, you are serious. You really leaving?
Yeah. I mean, you didn't want this place anyway, right?
I mean, I understand that I was late. I understand that. I understand that I could have been a bit more cooperative. You had some good points. That's why I'm willing to compromise. Are you sure you want to go home?
I don't have a lot of rules. I don't have a lot of expectations for a first date, but I've already set them, and you've broken every one.
Oh
So
my God.
I'm sorry. We're dropping you off home.
All right, whatever. Well, I mean, I guess I understand. You gotta do what you gotta do.
All right. So
At least she didn't hit him.
yeah. So
Holy.
ladies, Cheesecake Factory. She didn't want to reciprocate touching when you tried to hold her arm. She was late an hour. He had reservations in another place. She locked him out of his car and made him come back in and explain himself. And then he takes her home and she changes her tune a bit. What are your thoughts on the video? Comments, questions? What are your thoughts in general? I'll open it up. Who wants to go first?
I can't believe that was real. Like, it looked, that's insane. People really act. It was like I got secondhand cringe and embarrassment from that,
Facts.
especially as being a black woman and the only one in this room. I'm just like, bro, I promise we all don't act like that. Oh my God.
I
is-
honestly don't know how he didn't make her Uber.
Right? I like the fact that he
I
gave
would've,
her a
like,
ride
that's
home.
so rude.
It's
I would have
nuts.
just been like, please get out of my car and just
Respectfully, get out of my car. Uber home.
Listen,
Because imagine that car ride back too. Like,
And I don't know, like with her crazy attitude, she might
gentleman, though.
swing on him. I wouldn't trust her. I'd be
So
scared.
Would have you paid for her Uber to get back home?
I would have
Absolutely
paid
not.
for her Uber to get
I
home.
wouldn't.
So
Okay.
at least I know she got home
I
safe.
wouldn't feel safe with
honestly.
her being in my
But
car.
I wouldn't have wanted to give her a ride back. Like, I wouldn't want to be with her in her presence any longer.
I think it's dangerous.
And he was going to take her out to dinner. That's cheaper than taking someone out to dinner anyway.
All right. Who
this
else had
broad
some-
keeps
oh,
him
go ahead.
waiting. Keeps him waiting an hour. She shows up with fake lashes, dollar store hoops, a slutty, trashy looking top, and she looks like she's ready to go to Burger King, and she's mad because she got the Cheesecake Factory. Where the hell do you? Where does this entitlement come from? You know, like she's lucky Deepak from accounting even talked to her. Never mind, he's going to take her out on a date.
Nah, he's a
Sanjeev.
Yeah, she
Come
felt
again.
like she was
Come
gonna
again.
die, and if it was that serious, she probably should have made that clear. The places that she prefers, and he should have peeped her type of character before they even got that far. After waiting outside downstairs for an hour, he should have his actions then.
1 hour is crazy, dog. That's
She could've-
insane.
I understand being late and inconveniences, but like,
You think maybe she's a hooker?
like,
They don't
I'm not
look
gonna
like
assume
a
all
match.
that.
No, I'm not
That's
being
fine.
facetious. They don't look like a match. They don't look like a couple that would be on a date together.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
People think that with the
You'd be
guys I
really
date.
surprised.
So
Okay. So you would have made her Uber. Let me just go through here so I can make sure I can gather everything correctly. So you're saying you don't know where entitled women come from like this, and her, I guess, appearance doesn't match up with what she's demanding.
Well, that's part of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. What about you? What are your thoughts?
I think just the fact that she like put it on social media or decided to like go on live at that moment just tells a lot about her. Like she's not even living her own life for herself. She's just probably somebody that does things to impress other people, and that's why she has that attitude.
because she's embarrassing to be in Cheesecake Factory.
And she
wouldn't
kept
be
the
seen
camera
there.
on the whole time for the entire interaction, which
Right.
was really weird.
Okay. What about you? You said you would make her get an Uber.
Yep.
Anything else that you want to add to that, or your thoughts?
No, I just wouldn't want to be with her any longer. Like, I don't need your energy.
All right. What about you?
I wouldn't feel safe. I'd want her to get an Uber. I'd probably offer to pay for the Uber at least, but yeah, I'd be like, dude, I have no idea how this ride home is going to be. I don't feel safe with this person in my car. Gotta go.
All right. Yeah. So all right.
You even said it. She may swing.
Right. I'm like, what?
Yo.
You don't know how she's going to react
Black
to that?
queens, man.
All right. What about you? What are your thoughts on that?
On how she was acting, I think is strange. I would have immediately just said, "I'm gonna go eat, and you can just figure out how to get home." Like, fuck you.
You would have left her there with your car?
No, I would have exited her out of the car and said, "You can stay outside."
What if she said, I ain't leaving?
I don't know. That's crazy.
It's a public place.
So,
Stay in the
you would
parking
have
lot.
just went into Cheesecake and ate yourself and just left her there?
Why?
Next
There's
to
so
your
many
car?
women out
I'd be
out in the
scared.
world. You could meet somebody.
No,
Yeah.
I understand why you're doing it. That's totally fine. But I'm saying, like from a practicality and strategy standpoint, you would leave her by
I
your
guess
car?
you would definitely have to get her an Uber home just to make sure she's out of the premises, like out
Okay.
of range.
Would you pay for the Uber to get her back?
I would.
You
I've
would.
paid for boys' Ubers, so. I don't
Okay. So
think
you would still go eat, but just get her a ride.
Yeah, I would not drive her home. Like,
Okay.
Are you a trick?
what? Why are you trying me?
No, I'm just saying. Like for men, that you like your trick.
No.
No, you don't spoil them.
Oh, do I spoil men?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
Okay.
Why not spoil men? Men deserve it. Depends.
Yeah. I
So
think
you wouldn't
spoiling
drive her
and trick
home.
is
What is your reasoning for not driving her home, specifically? Not yeah.
Why
yeah.
would I want to hang out with somebody like that? When I
Okay,
could
so
just
it's not
go
a
eat?
safety situation for you.
It could be safety, but it didn't hit me. She
It's-
didn't seem like she's that strong, like mentally, to do that. I
I'm
don't
about
know.
to say she looks strong.
Okay.
She looks strong.
For you, it was safety. For you, it was like you're just I don't want to be in your presence.
So give him
anymore.
a shoryuken.
Okay. What about you? What are your thoughts on that video?
I was horrified watching that video. You know, and she came up with the excuse like I was late from work. So why couldn't she communicate that with him? So maybe he could have pushed the reservation at the nicer restaurant, right? Cheesecake. What's wrong with Cheesecake Factory? I love Cheesecake Factory. It's so great. I think he was a total gentleman. I think he handled himself with a lot of class, and she's just. He did the right thing taking her home. He's a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
It speaks to his character.
he is a good guy.
Yeah, a lot of
And
guys could have reacted differently.
Her behavior speaks to her character, and him pulling out of that parking lot and taking her home was absolutely the right move. So I hope he had a better interaction the next time he went out.
How many of you would have driven her home? Raise your hands. One. You thought it was right. Two.
I know he's a good guy, and he did the right thing. But me myself, I would be like, Lenny, you gotta go.
She seems very.
You would have Ubered her, just left her there. Would have driven her home? What you would have driven her home with?
I would have driven her home.
What would have done?
I would have called her Uber.
Would have called her. Is that all? You would have
Depending on the distance.
I would just tell her to
Get out.
people that are watching that video to come pick her up.
So you would have left her. Okay. Who else would have left her? Anybody else? All right. The rest of you would have gotten her back. You would have driven her home. Okay. You know, ladies. So I know some of you guys like looking at that like what the fuck. That's very real. I would argue a lot of women behave like that in 2023. I mean, y'all saw some clips like with that other chick that was on. Girls like behave like that. A lot of women have that mental mindset like that where you need to get an experience, etc. And they value that over getting with a guy or the guy in general a lot of times.
And also don't leave on car. Just stay in the car.
Yeah.
Like where are we?
Yeah,
Why are we here?
I would tell you that I would say any guy that's dealt with women and like actually been on dates and stuff like that has probably dealt with something similar to that before, where a girl is like, she's more interested in the experience than you, and she's gonna make a scene or make life very difficult for you if you don't provide that experience.
You know what's crazy about this scenario here? This guy is super nice.
Yeah.
He's a gentleman, very nice guy.
So sweet.
I'm nice too, but you gotta know when to say no. Like that example right there, bro. He was too nice the whole time.
Yeah.
On some level, I get why he wanted to take her home for 6 reasons. Me personally, I wouldn't do it. I'd Uber her back home because once again, I'm going to eat for somebody else. But once again, you know, nowadays, I need to do all that shit. Oh, Uber you home. But drive around yourself, that's the hell. But he's way too nice. Way too nice.
Yeah. I mean, I would have left her. No, right, nothing. Yeah.
Do you think he would have been ridiculed if he left her and then people would have seen him as a bad person?
Hope not.
Potentially, yeah.
So men are essentially
Yeah.
they would have come at my way, so I like to get right.
Terrible.
Even though I'm sorry
Sorry,
you
you
have
have
to
to have experiences.
I would have known, but I think he did the right thing.
She might have lived 5 minutes from there. You know,
But sometimes you gotta assess that. I look at it like sometimes women need to be punished for their bad behavior. I mean, I'll be very honest about it. That's how I got the nickname Punisher, whatever it may be. And I think we live in a day and age now where a lot of women are extremely entitled, extremely rude. They don't respect men in general. I mean, you guys saw it just literally 20-30 minutes ago with that girl. She's here as a privilege. We're a way bigger platform, etc. This is a regular girl. No one knows who the fuck she is. And she comes on and she actually runs the show. And I hate to say it, but that's happened more often than not, where you get rambunctious, entitled, rude women that talk shit to guys that on a social status are way higher than them, but they don't understand because what I've come to realize is many modern day women don't understand hierarchy structures like men do. Like men understand, okay, there's a top dog and I'm going to shut the fuck up. Women don't operate like that is what I've realized. They don't, there's just a very general disregard and lack of respect for men in general by females in 2023. Maybe older women have a bit more respect because I can see what you guys, how you guys spoke that you guys got from an era where there was general respect for masculinity. But in 2023, it's a lot less. I'm sure you can ask your son. Most women don't respect most men in 2023. And what you guys seeing or saw right there is a microcosm of it. It's on a way bigger scale nowadays. If you take an average girl, she quite literally thinks, I'm better than the top tier guys. And I deserve, not only does she think I'm better than them, I deserve these top tier guys.
I would argue, podcast. We went through a podcast. We went through our podcast, but you know what? You're your host, your spot. Respectfully,